Zhao opened the season on the Alabama bench. Without him, the Crimson Tide wouldn't be here. 3 straight wins to send Bama bowling. Iowa State is led by the electric Seneca Wallace, one of the Big 12's best. Zhao and Wallace meet next.
They will meet here tonight in Shreveport. Capital One Bowl Week stops in Shreveport for the mainstay Independence Bowl. We've got some Big 12, we've got some SEC, and we've got a good matchup. Alabama comes in at 6-5, Iowa State at 7-4.
Alabama, of course, winning their final 3 games to get here, to get to 6-5. Iowa State beat their cross-state rivals, Iowa, to deliver themselves at 7-4. Lane Bearden, the junior, ready to kick it. And we are underway. A short kick brought out to the 34-yard line. Seneca Wallace, we've talked about him. He's got a lot of weapons. He can run, he can throw, and when he turns around, he's got a fabulous running back he can give the ball to, Ennis Haywood.
And he's not very flashy, but what he'll do is he'll lean forward for that extra yards, and he always gets 4 or 5 yards a carry.
It's a team that'll run some speed option, and Mark, they'll go multiple. You'll see 3 receivers. Seneca Wallace last year was quarterbacking Sacramento City Junior College. Big 12 newcomer of the year. Has made quite a splash. Wallace rolling. And throwing, man open, caught at the 30-yard line. It's Campbell, and he's down to the 26. Option to Haywood. Smelled out nicely. Talented.
You look at the biggest player out there, Marcel the Selbach Howard. He's one of the biggest players on their line at 6'6", 320. He is the ringleader of this bunch.
Against an active 4-3 defense. Up front, Jarrett Johnson is someone you'll see a lot of tonight.
And he's had an outstanding year.
Got lots of speed in the linebackers and on the defensive ends with Kendall Moorhead and Aries Monroe. Wallace, swing pass, and it's incomplete. Alabama's linebackers, very, very good, especially in the middle.
They're not very big, but they're very quick, and Salim Rashid is their leader. 115 tackles on the year.
The secondary has only 6 interceptions this season. That's one area that Carl Torbush and his head coach, Dennis Franchione, would like to see improved play. From the Alabama 29. Wallace in trouble, steps through it. To the 25, and Wallace is across the 20, short of the first down. A redshirt freshman kicker who also punts. This is a real rarity in college football. Tony Yelp, 8 of 18 this year, is long from 47, this from 36. Boy, he certainly got into that one.
Wow.
And it's good. And Dan McCarney's Cyclones wanted the ball. They got the ball, and they're on the board. The Mainstay Independence Bowl underway. Iowa State, a 3-0 lead.
You're just as physical or more physical than the opposition.
Full pads, lots of hitting for Iowa State. And, boy, Tony Yelk is pumped up. Andrew Zhao, his freshman, sophomore, junior year, a starter. But this year, Tyler Watt started. But Andrew Zhao out of the bullpen led him to 3 consecutive wins. He's got some weapons behind him and in front of him. Freddie Millins is his big play receiver. Zhao's numbers, and they're not that impressive. But remember, he's only started 2 games. And Alabama will start it on the ground. Galloway out to midfield. Galloway 80 yards a game, 3rd in the SEC. Shotgun for Zhao. Out of nowhere, he's hammered. Matt Word, the middle linebacker, came in hot. Pretty darn good, but really young.
They start 3 redshirt sophomores on this line. They only average 300 pounds. And Les Kenning, the offensive coordinator, told us they're going to get bigger.
Yeah, 4-3 look for John Skledaney, the coordinator for Iowa State. Not a big play defensive line.
All 4 starters from last year's group, all those players went to the NFL.
Zhao, option pitch, Ray Hudson. Are the playmakers. You've already seen Matt Word.
And he's outstanding. 106 tackles, flies around to the ball. He is their leader on the defensive side of the ball.
The safeties are outstanding tacklers as well. You saw Timmons on that play. Adam Runk is the heart and soul of this defense. Austin on the outside with Cluis. Zhao on 3rd and 20. Caught at midfield by Sam Collins. But he'll be well short of the first down. Iowa State's defense, one of the better defenses out of the Big 12. Lane Bearden, the kick. Wagner will watch it land at the 10 and roll inside the 5. And Alabama will cover it at the 3.
Ennis Haywood carry the ball. They want to pound the football, give him some field position.
There's Haywood doing the pounding.
Gained some weight and kept his speed.
There's the speed on display. He's out across the 10 to the 11. Happy to be in Shreveport. 3rd down and 2. Wallace caught at the 11. Rashid to make the play. And a good booming kick. Freddie Millens bobbled it. And is caught at the 35, spilled back to the 32. An interactive broadcast for the Culligan Holiday Bowl. Zhao's throw is high and incomplete. Tyler Watts was the starter until game 8 when he pulled a groin muscle. In comes Zhao and wins 3 in a row. And from 3-5 to 6-5, here's Alabama in a bowl game. Donnie Lowe the cover. Jason McCadley in motion. And Zhao to the sidelines. Caught. The dive by McCadley. Let's see if he came close. Bearden normally has good hang time. This one pushed to the right. And they'll mark it at the 26-yard line. For some reason, this game in the last few years has been a very, very entertaining game. One of the better bowl games to watch. Wallace, there's the speed option. He's out across the 35. They've always had great running backs at Iowa State in McCarney's tenure. On 1st and 10, this is Wagner. Out to the 38-yard line.
That's what you'll see this evening.
He started his career at Oregon State and then transferred back to Sacramento City Junior College. And he's on the money there. Jack Whitver across midfield. Iowa State coaches told us they weren't quite sure what they had. They knew he was good. They didn't know he would be this good, and he has really impressed this year. Haywood inside the 45. On 2nd down. That one incomplete.
But he thinks Seneca Wallace has more speed than Woodrow James are running the ball.
That's saying something. Shotgun blitz coming on 3rd and 5. It's overthrown and incomplete. His father-in-law lives up in Madison, Wisconsin. Scouted this kid in high school. Kept sending Dan tapes. Dan finally said, all right, I'll watch him. He did, and he's glad he did. Because this redshirt freshman is...
But Alabama thinks that thanks to the flexible system, they won't lose much with Carter out.
Thanks, Heather. They're backed up right now. Galloway across the 5, out to the 10, to the 11.
That's what young players need. They need the discipline. They need to be taught and shown where to go and what to do.
2nd and short. They keep it on the ground. Well, it's been Ahmad Galloway so far. On 1st and 10. Zhao. On the pitch. Out to the 20. The Iron Bowl win over Auburn. He went for 199 yards on just 20 carries. Zhao going to put it up deep for Millens, and he overthrew him. It's incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down 5. Word on a blitz. McCadley the catch at the 27. It's enough for the 1st down for Alabama. Zhao on the move. Caught from behind, dropped. Jordan Karstens. John Scledetti, the defensive coordinator, happy with that one. Little inside handoff. This is Beard. Great pursuit. 3rd and 20 again for Alabama. Big hit. Flag goes down.
And he holding Bama.
Artificial grass. The Astro play, because Alabama had not been on it before. Wagner from his 34. And Wagner gets back to the 40. They join the Big 12. Haywood close to midfield, 9-yard pickup.
Very powerful at the point of attack.
Haywood again, this time to the 44-yard line.
And that's what you like to see, guys that earn it from the bottom to the top.
Wallace, that's a difficult throw, and he made it nicely. Craig Campbell the catch. Iowa State on the move. Their defense has been doing it all night long. 1 quarter in the books from Shreveport. 3-0 Iowa State.
That's been key to the defense of Iowa State.
On the move, Wallace. A little end around. Danielson inside the 10 to the 1.
Oh. Reese Davis would say trickeration. That's the way to execute it.
No trickeration here, just straight ahead running. With Joe Woodley, the fullback. He thinks he's in. Officials haven't signaled yet. He's in. Touchdown. Yelk with the extra point. Iowa State said they wanted to come out and smack Alabama right in the mouth. And you know what? They've done just that. The Cyclones lead it 10-0. An interesting alignment for this kick. They could line up any way they want because Yelk basically is going to kick it deep in the end zone, and it will be down in Alabama. Alabama running for 182 yards per game. Donnie Lowe, the fullback. And his 2nd and 7. Zhou's throw over the middle, caught at the 40 by Sam Collins. And we're going to give up first downs, but we just don't want to give up that 25, 30-yard play consistently against Alabama. Santonio Beard. Alabama has yet to stretch the field yet. Option, Zhou caught from behind. Little screen to Millens. Has the first down. And the playmaker for Alabama to the 38-yard line. Millens in motion. And they get it to him on a reverse. Little stop and start, and Millens slips outside. And that's why they want to get him the ball. Career leader with those 152 catches. Galloway inside the 25. Yeah.
Also, the option on the outside, they played the option very well against Andrew Zhou.
Millens in motion. Zhou will hit him. And he's got a blocker this time. Inside the 15 to the 14.
Great stuff.
3 touches in the last 4 snaps for Millens. Beard inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd and 4. Option. Zhou keeps it. Touchdown. Flag down. Maybe a late hit after the score. And the kick is good. Andrew Zhou was the spark that sent Alabama to this bowl game. And he's in the end zone for the Crimson Tide. Andrew Mosier. Across the 25 to the 27. And Seneca Wallace back to work. Fires that one. A nice catch at the 36-yard line. Dennis Franchione in his first year. Comes in at 6 and 5. Wallace, play action. Lots of time. On the money, but dropped by Campbell. His go-to guy on 2nd and 10. Drop play to Haywood. And he's tripped up. 3rd and 11. Wallace flushed out. Dumps it off. Caught by Haywood at the 44, but he's going to be short of the first down. A line drive headed towards the sidelines, and again a nice kick by this redshirt freshman.
In Shreveport of all places, right? Well, let me tell you, Shreveport's one of the greatest cities that I've ever visited. They have such enormous respect for
a good ball game so far with 6.5 minutes left, first half. Andrew Zhao on the option to the 21-yard line. Galloway the kid. The fact that Zhao was able to come in on 2nd and 8, Galloway. Zhao on the option, close to the first down, depending on where they mark it. From the 31, Santonio Beard.
After and lost that game, they just have to learn to become better finishers, but this is a young football team.
Zhao wants to throw it, tries to get it deep, and it's intercepted. Adam Runk, his 5th. And Barksdale Air Force Base has 900 deployed. And the B-52s, most of them come out of right here. Shreveport, Bossier City. Haywood busts loose to the 34-yard line
by Herschel Bolden.
Wallace, a quick drop, delivers a strike to Jack Whitver, and Whitver goes flying into the Alabama band.
What Iowa State does, they run the ball as well as anything.
They'll run it here with Jermaine Billups.
They use as a defensive coordinator to get your guys to focus and stay low.
Haywood again. You were one of the few offensive linemen where they could see your butt. Was not easy.
Oh, believe me, when I was 299 and a half, I was under 300.
Wallace on the money again. Was it caught? It was. 1st and 10 from the 11. Wallace, swing pass. Danielson to the 7. Gain of maybe 3.
That's a tribute to the administration of Iowa State of staying with a coach and his philosophies in his program.
2nd down. Wallace, Enzo had his man, and he overthrew him. 3rd down. And 7. Wallace deflected. And here's Tony Yelk again. Kid out of Wisconsin. Arlington, Wisconsin. Hit from 36. This from 25. Not going to do it. No points. Alabama's going to keep it on the ground, and Mike Galloway trying to run the clock out, trying to win back-to-back bowl games for the first time in Iowa State history. And the Cyclones will head to the locker room with a 10-7 halftime lead in the Mainstay Independence Bowl. Halftime has arrived in Shreveport.
It was just one of those experiences you have to be at, but I'm glad I was here to enjoy it.
Both teams, as they came out of their locker room, sort of stopped. Alabama gets the football. Zhao has gone the distance, and here's Galloway to the 27-yard line.
Because spring ball is just around the corner.
Watts is a junior, Zhao a senior. Zhao on the option. Quick pitch to Galloway. And he stopped at the 28-yard line. And they missed a 25-yard field goal. So this could easily be a 17-7 or a 13-7 game. Zhao's pitch, and there's Beard. And there's your first down. There's Beard straight ahead across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
I think that's also a major difference between the two guys.
And both of them will be back next year. Beard is sophomore, Galloway a junior. Second and short. It's Galloway across midfield to the 48-yard line. Iowa State shows blitz. Here they come. And Galloway can't slip through it. Seventh play of this drive. They've all been runs. And it's out of the air. Not quite. Dropped at the 46-yard line. Third sack. Matt Word, Davis brothers in Miami. Southridge High School. That was an easy sell. Zhou's throw on the money, but dropped. Millens thought he should have had a flag. I like it. You're a lot like Gilmore in that one. He doesn't give those wide receivers much at all. At the 8, a sliding stop on the special teams. Homie will do Texas. We'll have user email with Kirk and Lee. Out across the 25 out to the 31-yard line.
Right at the end of the play, Lorenzo White, the rest of them, they want to rally around the running back.
And is Haywood to the 29, their own 29. On 2nd and 11, Wallace is flushed out. Got a man wide open. A nice leaping grab by Danielson, who fights across the 40. Well, especially factoring in the speed that he's got when he is on the run. Haywood.
Here's Tyler Watts warming up. And, you know, here's a situation where he's a running quarterback. He can throw the ball, but he puts pressure on defenses running the football.
Wallace running, delivers on the run. It's deflected and almost intercepted. On 3rd and 11. Here comes a blitz. Wallace steps up and delivers on the money at midfield. Craig Campbell's got a first down into Alabama territory. Good point. The Alabama 41. Wallace. Now he's in trouble, and this time they get him. Jarrett Johnson on 2nd and 18 now. Draw to Jermaine Billups. Both of these teams are rather a mystery to each other. The first time they faced each other. Play clock running down. Wallace flushed out. A dangerous throw is caught at the 35. It's short of the first down. Jack Whitver.
They're going to go for it on 4th down.
On 4th and 4. Wallace to the sidelines. Caught out of bounds. It's a secondary that hasn't had a lot of big plays in terms of interceptions this year. They only have 6. And on the ground with Galloway. That brings up an interesting point. Iowa State had just 14 turnovers this year and just 2 fumbles. Out to the 39-yard line. He has yet to take a snap. Zhou in the shotgun on 3rd down. Double screen, smelled out and stuffed.
Get to the football and watch the front.
Lane Bearden, Todd Miller at the 32. And Miller, a nice return out to the 44-yard line. 10-7 lead. With the ball on the move, their own 44. Seneca Wallace going deep. Campbell flags down. And let's see who's got the football.
9-1 down the field to play. There you go.
Wallace on the move again. In traffic. Campbell comes away with it.
He's being able to come down with that reception.
So 1st and 10. And is Haywood inside the 25.
And they kind of put him to bed for a while, but I think right now Alabama set up for something.
Wallace caught and dropped. Cornelius Wortham. 2 of 8 tonight. Wallace in trouble. Caught by Campbell, but he's well short of the first down. 41 yards. He missed from 25. He's made from 36. And this one is good. Cyclones have 3 points to show for that drive. We check in with Heather Cox, are located here. The biggest B-52 base on the planet, they say. Alabama's going to bring it out. And Jason McCadley. Freddie Millen's in motion. Zhao delivers it to the big tight end, Terry Jones Jr.
And last year he got injured where he had a season injury and knee injury.
Rubber bands in place tonight, for sure. Zhao. Hit. Somehow he got it away. Zhao stays in there. Hit again and dropped again. Jeremy Lloyd. He didn't block either. Third down and long. Zhao. This time he's going to tuck it and go up and land at the 37. He's well short of the first down. Low snap. Bearden gets it away. Todd Miller waits at the 20. Flag goes down. That was real close.
Non-contact. Kick catch interference on the kicker team. 5 yards from the spot. First down.
Iowa State football, their own 24 now. It was a 5-yard penalty. Wallace dumps it out. Haywood the catch at the 26. 3 quarters have passed here in Shreveport. Alabama's starting quarterback on the bench right now, Andrew Zhao. 13-7, Iowa State back for the 4th after this. Back at Independence Stadium in Shreveport. Seneca Wallace and the Cyclones at their own 26-yard line. The draw to Ennis Haywood. And he is stopped.
Wallace having a good game, and Ennis Haywood having a good game on the ground.
Third down, and the long 4. Haywood gets a block and the first down to the 42-yard line.
Play calling ability of Steve Williams when he listens to his line come to the side and say, I can block this guy. Okay, we'll run it.
Pass is incomplete. Let's check in with Heather Cox.
Over 560 yards on the ground, 5.1 yards per carry. That's pressure.
Play clock almost expired. Wallace steps up, pumps once, and has his man, Danielson, to the 40-yard line. The drive continues on 1st and 10. Little swing pass. And Jamal Montgomery on 2nd and 11. Blitz is coming. Dump it to Haywood. To the 30. He's very close to the first down.
Basically, when you can look a quarterback in an eye and your players in the eye, and they tell you what they feel is going to be successful, I believe them.
Third down short. Haywood has the first down to the 28-yard line. And now that they've had success these last 2 years, Iowa State is really starting to have success in their home state of Iowa. Haywood bouncing outside. And he's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Second down. Fumble. It's still loose. And who's got it? Alabama says they do.
Ennis Haywood down at the bottom of the pile, scoops up the fumble.
To the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Campbell. It would stretch it enough that Alabama would need 2 scores. And Yelk missed it. The shellacking at Auburn as they beat Auburn, and then he beat Southern Miss as well. Freddie Millens, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Option, and the pitch to Santonio Beard out to the 30. They want him to hold on to the ball. With Watts, they want it out of his hands. 4 of 8 on 3rd down. Zhao's throw is on the money. Millens the catch at the 38. Galloway the carry. Stuffed at the 37.
I think he realized that's going to pay off in the 4th quarter, and it is at this point.
Zhao under pressure, incomplete. Sam Collins, sore calf and all, 3rd down and 11. Zhao sets up the screen. It's Beard at the 43, short of the 1st down. And we'll watch the hang time. Not a lot of it. The fair catch signaled for left. Iowa State with the lead and the ball. Seneca Wallace setting, throwing, deep, got his man who couldn't hold it. It was behind him. Campbell had to reach for it. If Iowa State was going to keep it on the ground and try to run some clock, and they went up top big first play. They'll go up again. This time the screen. Haywood bumped out of bounds. Good play by the Alabama defense. 3rd down 5. Wallace over the middle. It's caught by Mike Banks, the captain of this team.
Sometimes he has difficulty making the easy catch, but that was a hard catch he made.
11-yard pickup, now on the ground. Haywood, but has yet to take a snap. 2nd down and 9. Haywood, the 44. 3rd down. Wallace flushed out. Seneca dropped. That was a tough catch, though. 7. Her kick is nailed. A couple, and this one is blocked. Alabama blocks the kick. They'll get it at the 29-yard line. Wayne Bacon, the junior safety, got through to get it. Zhao, Galloway, and Iowa State's defense answers. On 2nd and 8, Zhao. Caught! Touchdown! Terry Jones Jr., the big tight end. Alabama has their first lead of the ball game. Andrew Zhao, 60% is good enough. Jones with a touchdown. The Tide is on top by 1. Flags down.
On the return, there's a block in the back by the return team. Half the distance from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
And that's a 265-pound tight end on that pattern, my friend.
Hard to miss a guy like that.
Now Seneca Wallace with his team down by a point. Short hopped Campbell, and it's incomplete. Alabama a 1-point lead. And Iowa State got 92 yards to go. They're going to get some of them on this carry by Haywood, who has the 1st down out to the 25-yard line. Clock continues to roll as it melts under 4 minutes. Banks in motion. Another draw. This time, no gain. You better start keying on the clock, though, if you're Iowa State.
Not all the time out, just plenty of time.
Okay. Wallace. Man, that's another difficult throw. Campbell makes the catch. Tony Yelk has a very strong leg.
I think he can kick it 60 easily. In warm-ups, he was kicking 55-yardage, fairly consistent.
Total yardage, Iowa State has the advantage, but they're down a point. Wallace, incomplete.
But I'm up in the booth. I can second guess him.
Here's Wallace. Wallace going to throw it up deep for Danielson. Got it! Flag down! 2 flags down.
I think that may be against Danielson. That's going to be an Iowa State.
I think you're right. Iowa State thought the ball was on the other hash. They broke and they had to change the formation. Here comes 2nd and 25. Wallace Drills it. Whitford the catch at midfield. 26 yards on the pickup. Wallace 23 of 37. He's had about a half a dozen dropped as well. Low snap. Wallace in trouble. Going to tuck it and escape to the 42. Alabama shows blitz. And here they come. Wallace hit and dropped back to the 47. Kendall Moorhead.
Everybody can gravitate towards a win against your arch rival in your state, and that's what this team's been able to do. They've been able to defeat Iowa 4 consecutive years.
Bowl win last year, the first in the school's history. Third down upcoming. Wallace's throw is high and incomplete, and it's fourth down.
I'll tell you what, if you sit back against a quarterback like Seneca Wallace, it'll cost you. It looks like Alabama's cheating towards the line of scrimmage.
4th and 7, here it comes. Wallace over the middle, caught, first down. Danielson with a catch.
He had one receiver isolated and got the ball.
Wallace spikes the football.
But still, you've got a lot of time left on it.
Whistle stop this play with a flag coming back. Ouch. This takes him out of the long field goal range.
To the line of scrimmage and run a play. Don't waste the play by spiking the ball.
Now 2nd down and 15. Wallace under pressure, delivers it, Banks the tight end, the catch. Banks is to the 30-yard line. 47-yard field goal from here. So Wallace really can't afford to take a sack on 3rd down and 7. Lots of time to the sidelines, incomplete. Montgomery couldn't hold it. He equals his season long. He is 2 of 4 tonight. Good from 41 and 36. Missed from 40 and 25. Plenty of foot. Missed it. And Alabama will take over, and they can run the clock out.
It's a good hold. The protection's there, and there it is. It's up high. It's long enough. But just at the very end.
I'll tell you what.
That looked like it was good. Hold on a minute. Let's take another look at this. I want another look at that from the end zone, guys, if we can get this. This field goal is good. That is a heck of a kick. He thinks it's good.
Alabama's going to go to a knee. I'll tell you what. I don't know that you could miss a field goal by much more than that.
It was awful close.
Andrew Zhao is our Capital One player of the game. The big touchdown pass to Terry Jones Jr., the game winner. And Alabama back in a bowl will finish their season at 7-5. Dan McCarney and Iowa State also finishes at 7-5. The official at the bottom of your screen is looking straight up that upright. Oh, man.
Whoa.
Right over the upright.
You can't get any closer.
That is the margin by which Alabama beats Iowa State in the Mainstay Independence Bowl. 14-13.